is November 1, Mike Whiskey Juliet Ellis in New Ashford, Massachusetts. Net control station for the Western Mass Emergency Net Berkshire section. This net is part of the Amateur Radio Emergency Service and the National Traffic System of the American Radio Relay League. The purpose of the net is to pass traffic, conduct area's business, air announcements of interest to the amateur community, and to answer any questions about area's NTS or other emergency communication topics. This net meets every Sunday morning at 0930 local time on the 53.23 K1FFK repeater on Mount Greylock with a PL of 162.2. This is a directed net. Please don't break the net unless you have emergency or priority traffic. Please don't leave the net without informing net control if at all possible. When checking into the net, please give your call phonetically and your power source is commercial or battery power. Traffic and announcements will be handled first, followed by general check-ins using the first letter of your call suffix. Now looking for any stations with traffic or announcements. Stations with traffic or announcements, please call net control.
This is November 1, Sierra Yankee November, Rick in Dalton, Massachusetts. Assistant Berkshire County Skywarn EC. We're running commercial power this morning, and I have an announcement.
Net control recognizes N1MWJ with an announcement. Do we have any other people with traffic or announcements? Okay, hearing nothing. This is November 1, Mike Whiskey Juliet Net Control for the Western Mass Emergency Net Berkshire section. I'm now looking for any areas at NTS or other officials. Areas, NTS, or other officials, please call net control. Hearing nothing, we'll go to general check-ins. Call now.
This is
Kilo 2 Whiskey Golf, Wayne, Canada, New York, commercial power, no traffic.
This is Kilo Bravo 1, November Bravo Alpha, Jerry in Pittsfield on commercial power, negative traffic. Good morning, Ellis, and to the rest of the net.
Okay, so I've got Jerry KB1 NBA and Wayne K2WG. Further check-ins. Check-ins, call now. Okay, Rick, you want to go with your announcement?
Jerry and Wayne have heard it, but you hadn't because you joined the first net a little late, so I'll just go through it quickly again. Novark has gotten a request for operators for an event. It's called the Bone Frog Challenge. It's going to be held in Charlemont at the Berkshire Ski Resort. It's a race and a 9-mile, 36-obstacle course designed by the Navy SEALs to raise money for the Navy SEALs list of charities. They are looking for 6 to 8 amateur operators to assist with communications for their 45 medical volunteers who have no other way to communicate with each other during the event. And the date is May 17th, and I provided a link under Club Hot Topics on our novark.org website, and that'll take you to the bulletin board where I posted it. You can reach it either way, but I figured I'd put it up on the front page so that more people would be aware of it. So they have used amateur radio operators in the past, and this woman has said that she has always found it an amazing and positive experience working with ham operators. sent the request to us because their regular group couldn't make it this year. So again, Bone Frog Challenge, May 17th. Details on nobark.org, and their contact information and everything. As a matter of fact, her original email is posted up there. So that takes care of that. Anyone who can help, please try to contact her. She left the phone number and everything. N1MWJ, back to them.
Very good. Thanks for passing that along, Rick. And is that it? Is that event like open to the public event, or is that just a Navy event, or what?
It's a public event. I guess they hold this race for anyone who wants to run it, I believe. This is all I have for information at this point.
Okay, very good. And maybe by then the frogs will be out as well. Definitely got mud season here. All right, thanks a lot, Rick. Do we have any further check-ins at this time? This is N1MWJ. Okay, this is November 1, Mike Whiskey, Juliet, Net Control Station for the Western Mass Emergency Net Berkshire section. I'm looking for any and all stations who wish to join the net. Any and all stations who wish to join, call now. Any further business for the net before I close? K2ZV. K2ZVL got you in just under the wire. Thanks for checking in. You commercial? Commercial power traffic. You're dropping out a little bit, but I got commercial and no traffic, correct? Roger. Okay, thanks a lot. And let's say 73. The Western Mass Emergency Net Berkshire section thanks the Northern Berkshire Amateur Radio Club for the use of the K1FFK 53.23 repeater. I'll return the repeater to regular amateur use at the close of the net. And I want to thank Rick for bringing his announcement, and to those who joined me this morning. We had 1, 2, 3, 4 check-ins, and to any stations that may have stood by while the net was being conducted. The time is 9:37, and the net is now secure. This is November 1, Mike Whiskey Juliet, signing clear, 7-3.